Alright YouTube, so right now I'm headed down to go pick up 2 new projects. It's going to be a mini bike and then a go-kart that I've got some big plans for. It's about an hour drive from where I live. And of course I got my sidekick with me. She's doing her own thing in the back seat like always. It's going to be pretty exciting. The mini bike, you know, it's I think it's from what the photos has it's a basic doodle bug. Right now, the cart looks like, and the guy Facebook Marketplace, what can you say? Look like a Murray. He had plans for it, didn't really follow through with it. It's a 2-seater, probably converted to a 1. I'm a big guy, you know, can't fit 2 people in one spot unless I expand the frame. Might be an idea. But it's going to be something that I'm going to hold on to for a while. It does have front independent suspension. Obviously, I'm going to upgrade that to a little more unique setup for my own. But solid rear axle. We'll see. Solid rear axle with no suspension. It's going to be something. It's going to be something to reckon with once I get it all done. Once I kind of plan out what I do with them. Keep that in the storage unit for a little bit. But it's going to be something. Tell me you have a Velcro dog without telling me you have a Velcro dog. Yeah. I'll go first. I love you. The lion or the horse? Alright, so it's the next day. I got home pretty late. It was dark, so I couldn't make the video or continue it, honestly. That storage unit right now, that's one of my little things right there. So this is the cart. I was completely wrong. It's a Murray. I'm sorry, Yerf dog. And this is the Azula. I don't know how to pronounce it. You guys all know. All right. I'm gonna put this in storage. And then I'm going to take the mini bike home, work on it. I'm not a big fan of that neon green color. It's kind of ugly. It does have a Predator on it. I plan on taking that off, putting on my Kohler that I have. Kind of sitting around. It's a Hemi. This is the original motor that was on the cart. I don't know much about it. He doesn't know anything about it, the guy I bought it from. Just kind of threw it in there. It says it has an electric start, so that's kind of cool. And then on the cart itself, he had another brand new Predator Hemi as well. So that's, you know, works out for me when it comes to upgrades. I feel like there's a lot more parts for a Hemi than a non-Hemi. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and unload this, put this in the storage unit, and then I'll give you a little tour of the storage unit. All right, here's a little better view of the Yerf dog. All right, front suspension. Obviously gonna fix that. And little baby tires. Again, I'm 6'4", over big boy. So also I'm gonna extend the frame so I can make it a little bit easier for myself to get in. As well, I'll make it a single seater, so I'll move over the steering wheel. Possibly cross cart. Might be an idea. Cross cart situation. Get some Miata axles. Ideas. This here is my storage unit. I have my MB200. Bought this locally from somebody that drove it to a winery twice and just didn't want it anymore. Got it for a very cheap price. Still so new. it has the rubber on the tires. That's how new this thing is. Literally, I think I spent more time in here running, just idling, just to make sure it works inside of the storage unit than did actually driving around. This right here, perhaps my favorite, the amusement park go-kart, Coca-Cola number 23. It does have a Honda 6.5 in the back that they say it's stuck. When I got to play with it, I was able to get it to turn over, so I don't know what they're talking about. Inside here, there is a lot of rust underneath the fiberglass. Mostly the front end is not really connected to the rear end because of the rust. That's going to be a completely fab job that I need to do to redo it all right, and it's going to be pretty cool. It's belt driven with like a transmission for the gear reduction. Pretty cool with the slicks and everything. I'm really excited for this one. I've been wanting to do this one for a while. Just time. I know I have my daughter now. She was just born, so me and my wife our hands are full. This one right here, my wife kind of knows about. This my coworker gave to me for free. The only issue says that it leaks a little bit of oil from the crankcase and the shifting knob right down here. If you can see it, where is it at? Right there. He says the bolt that connects to the motor is stripped, so I just got to replace that. Needs a new battery. It's been sitting for about 2-3 years, he said, and you can tell by the sun damage a little bit. See if I can zoom in there. So probably going to be a quick, easy fix. Hopefully, it's famous last words: quick, easy fix. All right. Chain driven. It's a 250. It's a Tao Rhino. So I believe it's like the Timberwolf, or you guys know. If you guys leave a comment about that it's modeled after. The headlights there, the key is there. Excited for this one. I've never actually really had four-wheelers growing up. I built one recently from a 1988 Honda ATC 125, and I'll post a photo of it real quick right here. I built that one myself, put a Predator ungoverned on it, and that's where I got the Kohler motor that I plan on putting on that. Never seen a Kohler motor on a mini bike. It's a little 6.5 clone. It's gonna be pretty cool. All right. If I fits, I sits. It works. Finally got this thing in the shop. Just finished the ATV. Let's take a look at it. It's a Predator 212. This neon green, and oddly enough, it's powder coated, so it's not a rattle can. It's the AZUSA, or Azua, I believe is pronounced. Frame, 5-inch tires, some really weird pegs or foot stands. I'm guessing they're just in the wrong spot right now. Straight chained, well, this it was 35 chain. Seats bolted on properly. Gigantic brake handle. Sorry, I was looking. Gigantic brake handle. Gonna get rid of these. Already ordered new ones. Gonna put a thumb throttle on it that I have from a different project. Let's take a look at the other side. And obviously new grips. It's a filthy motor, but apparently it's brand new. But I am not going to be using this motor on this project. Nope. I instead will be using this Kohler 208cc motor that I got that was on a different project. That's the 208cc displacement. I'm gonna put this on there, keep that Predator for something else. So yeah, this thing's been sitting for a while. There's a broken spark plug. It's a different kind of head that I've never seen before, but something cool. So for the rest of this video, I'm just going to be going ahead and putting on a new flywheel and seeing just about much. I already have a new carburetor on order. Oh, what was that? I have a new carburetor on order, so that's going to get put on in the following video
but I'm putting this onto the mini bike. This is my do-kart racing motor that I'm still working on. All right, let's get the time lapse started.
So what I'm actually going to go ahead and do, I'm going to take this cup off because I got a matching cup that works with this flywheel. This one doesn't work with this one, obviously. So we're going to swap them out, see if that helps. So again, I bought this flywheel and cup from Amazon. I figured to get the cup with it as well, because I know a lot of Amazon just has just a flywheel, but I just figured since that looked like the old cup, looked like it was specific to this Kohler, I was like, you know what, might as well just get a new cup and pull starter, and so far it looks like it's looking pretty good. Now I'm just going to bolt this up with the bolts that came with it and throw on the Predator exhaust that I have left over from some another project. And again, like I said, I'm waiting for the carburetor to come in because this doesn't have the throttle linkage and everything like that like a Predator does. I probably could take one off a Predator and put it on this, but I'd rather just go with the Chikuni, the Chinese Makuni from Amazon for a few dollars. Hey, what can I say? Now that it's bolted up, let's go ahead and see at least if we'll, you know, spin it. Oh. Looks like it works. All right. So again, it's a basic, just a Predator clone. That's what it looks like. Keyed 3/8 shaft keyed or 3/4, 3/8. You guys know. I forgot right now. Drawing a blank. Keyed, and it doesn't have as many bolts here like the Predator does, I think. Now I'm drawing a blank here. While the dog is chewing on a 4x4. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and bolt up a exhaust, and then yeah. All right. So because this is a budget build,
really. I'm just reusing an old motor and putting it on an ugly frame that I don't like, that I kind of got in a package deal when I was trying to buy the other item. I'm just gonna throw this on. Problem is, this port doesn't match this to an extent. It's a little off. So what I went ahead and did, cut a little notch in there so it can line it up, put a washer so it lines up. I don't have a matching gasket. So yeah, that's gonna happen right now. I'm gonna make it look nice though, don't get me wrong. Sorry for the burp. So you know you're getting old and start talking through burps. But yeah. Alright, let's do it. Alright everyone, so that's all gonna be for today's video. You saw me pick up the mini bike, hair in her little hijinks, work on the motor slightly, just kind of do this and that. Very basic things. Again, this is just a budget build. I just want to get this mini bike off my hands, but make sure it runs for the next person. So don't think I'm doing anything janky, sort of. But yeah, so that's all for me for today's video. Again, I got the carburetor coming for the next one. Next video is gonna be the carburetor install, as well as putting on the mini bike and taking the old Predator off. Hopefully I have everything else with it, parts wise, but depending on Amazon, and then be able to take it for a rip, take it on the block, and then see how much Facebook Marketplace has for it. Alright guys, stay safe, watch your six, see you on the next one.